Right, well I think this is great, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. I've got a battery here, and it's being charged by this solar panel set. But that's the second part of the video. The first part, see my meter here, showing a little bit on the 20 volt scale. I've got the positive connected to the positive of car battery, which is sat on a wooden piece. And if I take the negative lead, watch what happens when I put it in the ground. What on earth? 4.6 volts. And I've earthed the negative and the positive go into the battery. What am I looking at there? I take it out, put it in another place. 4.5 volts. And try another. 4.5 volts. If I just rest it quite lightly, you can see the numbers. If I press more onto the ground, the numbers go up. If I relax it back a bit, the numbers go down. And if I put it into the ground, dunk. 4.3 volts this time. And that's just something I noticed, but that's not why I was going to do the video. Right, so moving on to the battery, as you can see, it's an alum conversion, and I've got crystal growth all over the thing, and I'm going to be cleaning it up shortly, but I left it on there to show it's an alum converted battery. And this one used to give out only 100 milliamps and was quite rubbish. It had been in the backyard here for 2 years, it had failed on the car, so it got converted to alum. These panels are from Electronic Goldmine, and they were to be used for another project, but I've ended up putting them all in series with the different outputs that they've got, and you can see the wiring on the side. And again, that's going to be tidied up, but for the last 2 days I've been trying it directly series wired with just a diode to the positive to see what happens with this. And the output is 40 volts, 120 milliamps. But I've now got 11.5 volts on it, and the amperage is what got me. We'd only ever get to, like I say, about 100 milliamps before. But now, I'll show you what I get short circuit. Starts off at 9 amps and then comes down. It's significantly more than what I was getting by trying to charge up. But any other way really, it wouldn't go very high. So I think, are we looking at a kind of Bedini charge away with the high voltage but low current? We'll see where it went down to actually. Okay, so 11.0, that's not bad, is it? Climbing up again after that short circuit current. So there we are, and I'll probably do a couple of updates perhaps when I've tidied this up and see where this battery ends up at, but I'm not going to grumble at 9 amps after just on its second day now. As I say, perhaps a different way of doing things with a high voltage and low current. Okay, thanks for watching. Right, so I thought, what happens if I run the positive from the battery to an oscillator and to this metal post here that goes in the ground. And there we are, flashing away very nicely indeed. How on earth it works, I'm not sure yet. All we've got is that positive and to the ground through that pipe. And there we are, nice bright light.